months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils against the Iowa State Cyclones. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Logans at the half. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes onto the field for the first time today. The Big 12 Championship game, a long history of highly competitive games, sometimes very surprising results. And for the winner here today, Joel, a chance to punch their ticket and get into the playoff bracket.
Well, that's certainly the goal, there's no doubt. But generally speaking, it's the team that can control their emotions early. You can't think about the playoff at this moment. You can't even think about a championship. You think about the details in front of you. The offense, Chris, that goes out there and executes early, gains momentum, that's the team that's likely to win this game.
Now it's second down here. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, Chris, it's a little early to be taking the aggressive shot down the field, and it backfires here on the offense. I get it. They want to stretch out the defense, maybe create some running lanes for their run game, but the secondary was ready. They told us they would be ready for these shots early in the game, and here they were.
The Cyclones offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. A showdown today of two of the best wide receivers in the country. These guys truly elite, and I think they've savored this big stage show. They want to show they are the guy in the country.
Chris, what I'm excited for is to see all the creative ways that these offenses try to get these guys the ball. Because remember, you can't just sit there and think to yourself, all right, he's going to impact the game throwing the ball down the field. They certainly will, but you want them to touch it 8, 9, 10 times. So watch for those creative play calls, jet sweeps. Anytime you can get the ball to these wide receivers, that's a quality play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They keep him off balance with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles.
A That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Sees an opening. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Hands off to the left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Running back has it on a screen now. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. On the ground, it's Morris. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Can they keep this 12-play drive going? 3rd down and short. Design quarterback run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Iowa State. Powers into the end zone. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gains just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. An obvious face mask penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. The shotgun handoff here. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, ASU. He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes the rush. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Open field ahead. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. And the Cyclones come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So nice pickup there for the offense.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Morris. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. He keeps it on a design run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the design run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the...
And he muzzles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. First down here for this offense. to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And the Cyclones looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks. Here he goes. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Iowa State. His dual threat ability on display again in this conference championship game, Joel. That's not going to hurt his Heisman candidacy.
Well, that's exactly right. We know what he can do through the air, but it's his ability to attack the defense with his legs. That's what sets him apart. And that's why he's right now, at least for me, Chris, the leader for the Heisman.
Bringing it out. It's Jennings. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now we get a timeout. Arizona State using their 2nd of the half. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We're set to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Arizona State's head coach told me at halftime, this is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the 2nd half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be 2nd down and long. He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. The Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Breaking into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Right out of the gate here in the 3rd quarter, they go back to the quarterback run. It's been a tough weapon for this defense to stop. What should they do to try to fix that here in the 2nd half?
Well, unfortunately, Chris, it boils down to numbers, and they're just going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Those safeties are going to have to creep down towards the line of scrimmage, and you know what happens when...
He's in the clear. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. On the move now. Running with purpose. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
He's got space. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cyclones. He barrels into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now the running back's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a 1st down. It's a run to the left. Inside the 25. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll tackle him at the 27.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand.
He breaks into the clear. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's third down for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. To the 25. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Iowa State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Hits the running back in the flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They finally corral him at the 1. So they get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Iowa State. Powers into the end zone.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebacker.
And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Powers through. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action.
Touchdown, Cyclones. This offense cannot be stopped. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right.
Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. First and goal here for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And the Cyclones will crank up the tempo. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense is still clicking. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leads the ball to the 39. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Sun Devils with first and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joel, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to senior quarterback out of Iowa State. And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.